Hi there, good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to I'm not sure how many minutes of my day. I went thrifting today. I didn't get a lot, and I hit every single thrift store in town. Oh, actually there's one on Main Street I didn't hit, but it mostly has clothing. And as ever, I'm on the hunt for junk journal-y kind of things. And you know what? Sometimes clothing is handy for that. You know, lacy clothing, leather jackets, those can all be really, really great for junk journaling. But for the most part, I'm looking for paper goods, craft goods. I never find any kind of fun metal stuff that I love in my thrift stores here in town. I always have to go out of town for that. That's okay. Anyhow, one of you smarty pants noticed something in yesterday's video. And apparently it caused some yelling at the computer screen. I had to laugh my head off at the comment. I was yelling from Alabama. I hope it's not too late. Because she noticed an upside down page. And it's true, there is an upside down page. I'm wondering if there's one in here as well. I know that one of the other journals has an upside down page. And I do think, all right, let's take a look in Frida's signatures, because it wouldn't be too late, but it's actually something I can't change. And I'll show you why as soon as I find it. All right, here's Frida's signatures that we poked yesterday. And there is a folio that seems to be upside down. And I have put upside down pages in books before. And you know what? It's a junk journal. And usually I'll laugh and say, oh well. Oh well. But in this case, it's an unusual book. Oh, of course, it's going to be the last one. Oh, here it is. Okay, so, oh, it's in the center. So, yeah, it looks like it's upside down here. And it is upside down. What am I saying? It's upside down. But see how that one's upright? And then on the other side, it's upright. And I'll tell you why. It's, oh, I'm looking for it on my shelf here. Yeah, I don't see it. It's a big book, and they have the calligraphy plates on one side. If you flip the page over, it's on the other side. So it's flipped. So if I use it see, this was the whole page. So it was actually in the book like this, turning the pages. That's how big the book was. And I'll tell you why I still use this, is because for junk journal, scrapbook, glue book, I expect this kind of page to actually be a background for the new owner. So they may want to put something on it so that they can actually tuck writing pages underneath. They may want to glue collaging on it, or put just several different kinds of tuck spots so they can write little note papers, envelopes, that sort of thing. And I just think it creates a very interesting background, not only to catch your attention, but in this case, since it's upside down, it definitely would be an attention grabber. Oh my goodness, it's upside down. So yes, the two journals that are bigger, so Frida and Meryl. I'm quite sure Meryl is the one who has the other one in it, but maybe not. Maybe I put it in one of the other ladies. They have the calligraphy folio that is right side up on one side, one, and then turn it over, and it's upside down. Here it is, here it is. Upside down. But, woohoo, let's turn the page. Right side up. See what I mean? But it's going to be a background for something. So I don't mind that at all. It makes for something interesting for the eye to... Seriously, where is it? What? Oh, here. I'm going the wrong direction. There we go. Upside down, but right side up. I don't know. That's one of those things in junk journaling that just makes me smile. But, you know, if it was something that was really important to someone, what you could do, let me grab it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my pin came out of... What did I do? Okay, we'll find it. If this was something that... Oh, I can just explain it. You could just simply make a smaller folio, cut the page out that you like, and maybe fold it a different way. Now I better find the signature that is missing its pin. There it is, right there. Fortunately, the other paper clip is still on it. So there we go. Put that through. Okay. Put you through. Now, I'm trying to remember who, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, Mardell, I think it was you who said you tried using big paper clips, and one of them, it either scratched your page or tore your page. I certainly had that in the beginning with these big paper clips. I think once they start getting a little bit sort of stretched out a bit, then they get a little bit better. But here's something that you can do, because I've had that happen too. This end here, if you're not careful, those two ends could scratch your page. I simply, if it's on my page like that, when I want to take it off, I slide it sideways and then slip it off. But yes, you really do just use them, or maybe even just give them a little bit of a bend. See how it's not perfectly flat anymore? It's been used so much that it's got a little bit of give there. That's what I like. It's just got enough give. Goes on there, holds them nice because this end is still tight. But if I want to take it off, I simply turn it sideways like that, slide it off. So give it a try. Maybe yours will work for you. If you try that, maybe you'll have better luck with it. But you know what? There's no right or wrong. Some people really enjoy using the clampy kind of book clamps. So, you know, you'll find what works for you. All right, thrifting. So, not going to be long today, but, sorry, what? I hit, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I only found things in 2 of them. So, now the first one, I had lots of good luck. I actually found this really cool brooch. Isn't that cool? If I were a brooch wearer, this is the kind of brooch that I would lean towards wearing. I like it. But it's going to be for, I don't know who. I found this tiny little book, which I love, World's Famous Orations. They had a few of them. I think they had like 5 of them. I only got myself, I picked out the one I wanted, and it was the one from the orators from Ireland. So I liked it. It's a nice size. And nice colored papers. I believe this is 1906. Isn't that pretty? And it says Ireland there. I love it. I'm a little biased. Yes, 1906. So that's cute. Love it. Then this next one is stunningly beautiful. And it was actually the least expensive of all of them. And I couldn't believe it was still there, that someone hadn't grabbed it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, Lucille. Look at that spine. Oh, it's so pretty. And it's in beautiful condition. So I am going to... I'm going to check online and see, just see what this is going for and make sure, because this is in beautiful condition. The embossing is stunning. The gold is not even worn off. I swear it's been wrapped in something and kept in somebody's drawer, because it's not cracked. The cover has beveling on the edges. It's beautiful. It's in strong condition. Like, I honestly think it's going to be a little bit of a stinker to pull apart. Usually, a book this age, it practically falls apart in your hands to do, you know, the text block jumps out at you. Please make me into a junk journal. And this one's in beautiful condition. So I am going to take it with me back downstairs when I'm done here and look it up on Abe's Books and some other resources. I suspect it's still a common book, because of the style. These books were very, very common, and multiple editions and printings and what have you. But here's the nice thing. There's no publication date in it. But the front, there's a dedication in it from the original owner, and it says, "To Cousin Harriet from Tom and Eddie, Christmas 1885. Isn't that something? And I thought, wouldn't this make a pretty Christmas book? I could see this as, a Dickensy Christmassy book that I love doing. I always like to do at least one Dickens kind of style, Victorian and Christmassy kind of book. And this is beautiful. On the other hand, it's just so pretty with, these are regular flowers, and I could just see this spring or forest lore with all the leaves that are on it. I hope that that's showing up on the camera, because it's just covered in embossed leaves and gold flowers. So I'm really thrilled with that. The next one, I am sad. I have spoken to this thrift store a few times, and it's to no avail. This particular thrift store has, I should have left them on. They use a big price tag because it's got a barcode on it. And the price tag is probably this size, and they stick it on the back of all their books, even their old books. They have a special shelf just for old books. It's the first one I go to. As soon as I walk in the book room, boom, beeline over to the old books, see what's new. And they always stick it right here. And I grabbed this one to bring home. What year is this? 1887. And I just love this book. I just love it. It's, I love the cover. I love the spine. I love that somebody wrote a T on it. Hoggarty, Diamond, etc. Thackeray. But they put the price tag on the back, and I tried everything to try and gently get it off, and it still did this, because this is marbled paper. It's 1887. Look at that. Isn't that great? It's from Upper Canada College. Very cool. I mean, for us, where I live, that's pretty cool that this old book was from Upper Canada College. They had a few of them there. This was the one in the best condition. I love when I find this sort of flaw that, you know, nobody's read those pages because they didn't bother to take a knife and open them up. Some little illustrations in it. Oh, that's what I forgot to show you about Lucille. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Hold your thought. The pages in Lucille are stunning. Look at this. Every single page has red borders around it. And the paper is beautiful. And it's got illustrations in it. Of course, now I can't find one. Come on. There were illustrations. I'm sure I saw illustrations. Oh, there's one. There. So, and there are several. Come on. Yep. I'm just, you know what, the illustrations, I guess because they were put in like plates, they're not quite as wide and they're flipping by. Look, isn't that pretty? She drooped down her head. Ah. Anyhow, I loved that when I saw the red border on each page. So pretty. I almost named my car Lucille, but she looked more like a Reba. She's red. And I thought maybe, you know, like Lucille Ball, maybe she needed to be Lucille, but no, she named her after Reba McEntire because she's red, a redhead. Anyhow, okay, back to this. So I tried all my tried and true ways of gently getting a price tag off of an old book, and they just won't, they don't stop. And I said to them, I said, you could sell this for more money. I said, this book is 140 years old, and your price tag did that to it. Or on my other books when I've talked to them. I didn't even bother this time. Now, what I will do in this situation is I will camouflage it. I don't mind doing that. It seems to be shades of dark brown, a lighter brown, and a little bit of red. So when the time comes to turn this into a journal, and it'll be a nice little sized journal, I do like it, I will just use some distress ink. I will use mostly browns, and I'll probably use like this and make a marbling effect. And just use a fresh brown pad, an old brown pad, so that it's just very, very pale, the way that marbling looks. And then maybe plotch on a little bit of, hold on, this brick red. I love the brick red oxide of the distress inks. It's just a really nice warm red. It's just really, really nice. I like it better, and I love red. I like it better than the red geranium archival ink. The brick red of the oxide. I've never tried, I shouldn't say I've never tried the distress ink. I do have a little one. I just find there's a difference in appearance with distress oxide and distress ink. Distress ink, which this is more transparent. Distress oxide is more matte, and it will actually cover things up. Let's see what this one looks like beside it. I should try it on regular paper. Hold on. All right, so move you over there. So ink. It's just a really nice warm, it really is a brick red. Well, they fired brick, they call it, so yeah. It's very nice. It's not a candy red. Not a fan of a candy or a cherry, you know, fire engine red. I like a warm brick red. All right, let's see what this one looks like. See what I mean? Little bit, I don't know, there's sort of an opaqueness to the oxide as opposed to the ink. But I like using that for if I'm stamping. It's really great for using stamps, rubber stamps. What am I thinking? I don't know. And of course now I can't see where I have one. Oh, here's one. Hold on. Let's use that. Let's use you. There. So it's just this side up, and I'll show you. So let's use the oxide. See? Isn't that stamped nicely? I love it. Let's just give that a quick, easy wipe, not a thorough wipe, and then we'll try this one. Let's see what this one's like. I bet it's pretty good. Let's do this side. Not bad, but the oxide is more vivid. Now the oxide is newer, so I will give it that. This pad I think is probably about 2 years old, which isn't bad for, that's not bad for 2-year-old ink pad. Anyhow, I'm off on a tangent, but this is probably, there's little flecks in this marble paper of red like this, and I will probably go in with one of these inks and just sort of, I'm not going to try and completely, there's no way I could completely replicate it, but I can calm this down and make it not so noticeable, camouflage it. So that's what I'll do someday when I get working on it, but I love it. It's just a nice little size book to find in a thrift store, 1887. Oh my goodness, I get a thrill. Gotta tell you, I get a thrill to think somebody in 1887 held this in their hands and looked through it. Obviously didn't finish reading it because they didn't they didn't open these pages up. That's okay. I'm not going to find fault with them. They didn't have dishwashers, and yeah, look at that. That one's not opened either. They didn't have dishwashers and washing machines, so my heart goes out to them. Gosh, when I think of my grandmother raising 5 children and boiling the laundry on the stove, wringing it out and hanging it up outside in nice weather and inside in the winter time. I'm grateful for my washing machine more than my dishwasher. I actually never had a dishwasher until Dan and I got married. I raised 5 children with no dishwasher. I used to say, why do you think I had you? They were good little sports, I gotta tell you. Once they were old enough, they all had a day of the week that that was their day to do the dishes. They came up with this idea because they were fighting over when 2 of them would get together to one wash, one dry, and there would be arguments. And they were actually the ones that said, look, can we just do all the dishes, wash and dry, and put away one day a week, and then we're done for the week? And then their dad and I would do the dishes on the weekends. And I thought, gee, that's brilliant. And you know what? For the most part, it worked. They were busy kids, and sometimes we had a little bit of a, hey, get your dishes done. But for the most part, it worked, and there were not too many fights. Anyhow, so there we go. There is, that's what I got. Oh, there's the little There's the little brooch. It won't necessarily go on this one. It'll go into my bin of sparkly things. Oh, and you know what else I got is at Salvation Army, they had free bananas again. I was so excited. I'm making banana bread this weekend. Hubby's going to be happy. All right. Well, that's it. I am going to actually head downstairs and make a pot of tea. And yeah. Oh, I got my new glasses. Hold on. I'll show you. I had to put them on a string because I can't wear these glasses to like walk around and see. These are actually, oh my goodness, look at that prescription. That's how bad my eyes are, you guys. But grateful for glasses. I can see with glasses. The upper part, these are progressive, so they blend. There's no line. The upper part is for electronics, but close-up electronics. So your laptop, a computer screen, your phone, and the lower part is for reading books. So I can't, when I have these on and I try and look up and see what's going on the TV, it's a blur. I can't see that. But for when I'm here at my desk working for a few hours, or for example, earlier this week when I was, Monday, I think I was on my computer for 6 hours straight, which is not smart. It's not good for your eyes. But I did it because I wanted those taxes done so bad. These are, apparently they're supposed to be wonderful. So far, so good. I've got to say, I am happy so far. I've been using them for a couple hours now today, and so far, so good. So that's it. Don't you love the stripes? I really love that. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go make tea, and have a great rest of your Saturday or whatever day it is you're watching. And we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.